My name is Sheriff, and I'm the producer of Freetown's Born in Darkness album and Space for a Heart. I first heard the song, Mud had that intro part of the song. Here's my heart, hold it for me, it's well. And we spent a few minutes just kind of putting it down, just vocals and piano. That I remember. And I just remember it being Mud's song and Mud's session. Like everything was about him in that particular session. We always go through parts where songs take different shapes now. But because of what the song was, I think Lou was very understanding of the fact that a lot of whatever emotion that he had when he wrote those lines is what needed to come out. We added pieces, textures, piece by piece, and it's just kind of like moving off Mud vibe. And then he was like, vocals, we add some little South African choir. I kind of added that was nice. Little guitars here and there, blah, blah, blah. And came down to it, we had a nice shell of the song. And he was singing, and we decided that that's what we're going to record him like that. Put the mic as close as possible. So the ambience that you hear in the song is actual ambience in the room at the point in time, because he can sit so close to the mic. I can put the mic so close to him, but I change the polar pattern on the mic so you can pick up a lot of everything, and try to get the most raw version of a vocal take. And we didn't want it perfect, as opposed to like how we did other songs, 10 million vocal takes to get it perfect. Yeah, I think like we knew when we had it, and then arrangement was important. And Lou was like, yo, we should just compose this shit, make it into like this sonic movie. So when you're listening to it, you could actually see it in your mind. And then he was like, yeah, just put a bunch of, like we're going underwater. I was like, yeah, we could do that. And to kind of do the soundscape for that was interesting. It's like I never really did something like that before, at least in our song. And then making it sound and feel like it was supposed to be a challenge, but it wasn't. It was really easy. It was cool. And usually for most of the album I played the guitar solos with the exception of Dax. But like we were like, nah, let Mud play this one. So the guitar solo is Mud. So a lot of the emotional character of the song, like we just let him draw it out, and we just kind of refine and put it down, put some ideas there, and then he closed off. And you see, they had a very good idea as to where they wanted the song on the album. They wanted it as the last song on the album, so they needed to evoke a particular kind of emotion. So they knew where they were going with the emotion. It just needed to be the right emotion, and because Mother wrote the song and he knew where he was trying to go, we had to give him space to let him run, to let that one out. It was the most sincere, I believe, of the tracks. Not taking away anything from the other 10, but it was the most sincere. I think you could have heard it. You could have heard it in his voice, you could have heard it in the lyrics, in the tone of the lyrics. It was the most sincere. Like, Red Eye is also a love song, it's a different kind of love song. That one was more sexy. This one was more sincere. And I think understanding the sincerity of it, that's where I guess my head went as a producer, to kind of try to understand where he coming from. It's a very weird song because of what my personal experience was at that time, and what I had just come out of. That song was the total 180, the total opposite of that. My experience did not necessarily make me as cynical as I thought it did. And you still have a belief in love songs.